Ricky Flicks, take it away.
Thank you, Nez. So today's top billing, we're doing a snake draft style for today's top billing. So no one can have the same pick. Okay, everyone has to have a different. No one can repeat the same item. Okay, so no one can have the same pick. Okay, everyone has to have a different. No one can repeat the same item. Okay, and we're doing movie items you'd want for Christmas, and this is in homage because it's Christmas week. And instead of being like a normal movie podcast that's not unique, where you're just saying, oh, best Christmas movies, we're doing something unique. So best movie items that you'd want for Christmas. So to determine the first pick, I will spin the wheel with our names on it. And whoever it points to first will get the first pick. And then I'll spin it again. Whoever gets a second pick. And then whoever's left gets the third pick. All right, here we go. And it's spinning.
Anticipation's killing me. I need the number one pick here.
Nez.
No!
First pick. The second pick.
No.
This is a slow wheel. I should have used the other one I used the other time. Dr. O. Crap, I had the last pick.
I'm always the second pick. I never get to pick back to back with you guys.
Wait, you had the first pick for the Adam Sandler one, right?
Yeah, it was like 5 episodes ago.
That's a crappy one to have a first pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
This
Except
is like, this is a
crappy one.
premiere.
Oh, Shooter McGavin. That was a layup.
True.
All right. Well, Nez, start us off. For first overall pick, movie item that you'd want for Christmas.
Okay, this one was an easy one, I think. I went with the Click remote from Click. That's an all-time one. Being able to stop time, being able to rewind, fast forward. Imagine being able to fast forward through the DMV line. Like, that would be so powerful. Like, fast forward through the drive-through line on a late night. That would be incredible. Being able to pause time, being able to, rewind and kind of redo something. This is kind of a theme. I have another thing on my list here that that's also a little bit related. I actually have another 2 things that are on this list that are a little bit related to that. Time travel is something that I'm very interested, apparently.
Ooh,
but yeah, my first overall pick is the remote from Click.
I like the pick. It was on my big board, but at the same time, I was also thinking, like, if I use it, am I going to end up like Adam Sandler in that movie? That's what I'm a little scared of.
Yeah,
how he kept skipping through important parts of his life. That was kind of
Yeah, exactly. Well, you have to, be able to wield the power, right? With great power comes great responsibility. John F. Kennedy.
If you use it to like wait in line, like that's a great tool.
Oh yeah.
As long as you're not skipping through, like you can find like a lot of little small uses that won't affect your life in the future. I like that. As long as you're using it properly.
Absolutely.
With great power comes great responsibility. Uncle Ben.
I just think of every time I think of Click, every time I think of Click, I think of how fat he gets. And then also just like when he's David Hasselhoff, when he's hitting him with the golf club and he's punching in the face. And yeah.
Felt like I just got hit by a train. I also think of Christopher Walken dancing.
Oh.
He's a good mad scientist for that role.
Yeah, that's actually a good movie. That's a good movie. People hate Adam Sandler movies after a certain amount of time, but
it gets you like emotionally. Yeah, it gets you.
It does.
The one and only like him on the ground when he's the fat guy when it's like he's like has the heart attack reaching for his son. Man, that's Waterworks City.
But good pick. First pick for Nez is the Click remote. Dr. O, you have the second pick.
I thought I didn't think there's gonna be a bunch of overlapping for this. You got to get kind of creative. You can't just search on there's no Google search for like items from a movie that you want. There's no Google search you can do. You got to use your mind for this.
Really got to use the noggin.
I thought my number one pick was going to be everyone's number one pick. I'm going with the Iron Man suit. That's my number one pick.
That was on my big board.
So just obviously like you don't have to become a superhero if you have the Iron Man suit. You go flying and like you could destroy stuff and like you just look like the man as long as you keep it all polished and nice. The only question is, I don't know where I'd keep it in my house. My house isn't that big, so I'd have to like store it somewhere, maybe in my own garage for it. But Iron Man suit, easy number one, first round pick, no doubter. So
Interesting. Well, like we said before, with great power comes great responsibility. What happens when there's like a hostage situation? The police are like, "Hey, you got the Iron Man suit, right?"
It's responsibility.
It's a lot of responsibility, man.
I think I have the character to be a superhero, and I think if I have the suit, like Tony Stark wasn't this big jack guy. I think I think I have more muscles than Tony Stark did when he first got the suit.
It's true.
Maybe I have more potential than Tony Stark ever did.
Okay. All right.
No.
Take it easy there.
I'm kidding. Yeah,
Now you're just getting ridiculous.
No, he's got the brains. You need brains, but I don't have to have all the brains because I have the suit. Like it's already made. You know?
True. True. All right. Great pick.
Yeah, so
Any more
to be able
comments?
to wield it well, like know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna come with an instruction manual.
Probably not. And Jarvis, I don't know if Jarvis will help you out there, but
That'd be so sick if I had Paul Bettany in my ear at all times.
he has a great voice.
Like actual Paul Bettany. Like I could have him at any time. I'm like, Paul, need you. Jarvis, let's go. He's actually talking to me.
That's hilarious.
But all right, well, good pick. So Dr. O's first pick is the Iron Man suit. Now I get a little back to back here. So with my first pick, I'm going with the Back to the Future, the hoverboard. I think that's a classic Christmas gift. Like kids get skateboards all the time. They ask for bikes. A hoverboard would be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way Marty McFly uses it, I feel like that's just phenomenal. Like that's just what every kid like dreams of. If I grew up in the 80s and I saw Back to the Future 2 and I saw him doing like going on the hoverboard, I would want one immediately. And it's kind of realistic now in 2020, like to get one. Like it's pretty like it's not like crazy. Like, Iron Man suit will never ever get one.
But yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I think hoverboard is like an easy like slam dunk pick for this draft.
They have like the hoverboards that came out a couple years ago with the 2 wheels, except they don't actually float. But I know Nez and I's roommate got one, and we all used it to travel to classes in college, and that was sick. But I remember first trying to navigate one of them, and I was in the living room, and I literally almost shattered our TV. I was like going back and forth a million miles an hour. I was like, oh, and then eventually I just like ate it so hard I fell on my butt. And I nearly just destroyed this.
That was hilarious. Back in the day, we would all be sitting. It would be 5 people sitting around watching TV, and one person on the hoverboard just doing like figure 8s in the living room, just going past the TV.
Yeah,
for like 2 months when we got it. It was hilarious.
Like there would be kids. We wouldn't even be doing anything, and then people would just be flying on the hoverboard for an hour, like in the house, just going everywhere.
It was so fun.
It was so fun.
Our floors were all skidded up from the hardboard from the wheels.
Yeah, sorry, John, the landlord.
But all right, well, Ricky Flicks, I picked hoverboard from Back to the Future as my first pick. Now my second pick, I think this is where I'm struggling. I think hoverboard, that was the first thing I thought of. That was, like I said, a slam dunk. And staying with that theme, I'm going the shoes from Like Mike. I think that, like, first off, those shoes are fire.
I'm a big board.
And 2, to be able to play basketball like Michael Jordan, are you kidding me? I think this is easy. Michael Jordan, imagine like being those shoes and not actually having them break. That would be phenomenal.
Can't believe you.
Like Mike's shoes, my second pick.
I wanted that bad.
That was easily my second pick as well.
I thought I was gonna sneak it. That was my number 3. I was hoping I was gonna sneak that one in there.
Yeah,
I thought.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. All right.
And like, and especially like, I was loving that because I'm a shorter guy. If I had the ability to dunk, throwing like.
Yeah, it'd be great to dunk. Even just like once.
Maybe I make it to the league.
Like imagine like you were just I don't know, like how he got how he got famous or whatever. Like at the half dunk, like dunking in front of the fans. Like just being able to do that. Like not even like having to go in the NBA, but you go spiral like that. That would be sick.
No,
that'd be hilarious. If you were like they have like the trampoline set up and you're like, nah, I don't need that trampoline.
Right. And you like dunk over like Dwight Howard or some shit or something.
Oh my God. Yeah, that would be crazy.
But
that'd be hilarious.
But like Mike's shoes, my second pick, Dr. O, back to you.
Great pick. I'm gonna go with a lightsaber. I want a lightsaber.
You guys are just tearing up my whole top 5.
I need a lightsaber. I have an Iron Man suit. Imagine if I got a lightsaber and an Iron Man suit for Christmas. Are you kidding me? Like if I had a lightsaber, I would chop. First of all, no more sawing trees. Done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that'd be like my dad would just call me like, Dave, I need you to bring the lightsaber over. I need to cut down some trees in the back, and I would run on over. Like I'd be happy to, And then I need to get rid of the stump. I go, and I have an ultimate. Like I don't even need to have a gun. Like I don't need to have to get a license. I would have a lightsaber.
Yeah,
like,
you just deflect bullets.
Yeah, I would. Obviously, hopefully there comes a instruction manual with it, so I know how to use it safely, how to put it on safety.
Well, you're not a Jedi.
So you think the Force? You think the Force has an instruction manual?
I'll just have to focus on the energy, right? The Force is an energy. I'll just have to try and channel.
You're gonna be like Finn.
Get out of here,
similar
broomstick
to
boy.
Red.
You're gonna be like Finn.
No, I'm not Finn. Finn?
Well, all right. Here's the important question with
that's
this.
an insult.
So this was on my big board. I think
Finn?
the important question is what color is like. What's your color?
Dude, okay, it's obviously it's a debate between green or red. It's a debate.
No, light blue. You don't like light blue?
No.
What? Really?
I don't want light blue. I think I want green. I think I want a green one. I want Luke Skywalker.
No.
I want his lightsaber.
Well, he also like I don't know, light blue is pretty cool.
It looks cool, but I think of like young Obi-Wan. I want like green as like
I would pick green as
I'm
well,
not
just for
gonna
the
do
record,
any
but
spoilers or anything,
I
but
can't toss out like you. I won't disregard light blue.
I think green is like the first color I think of when I think of Star Wars lightsaber. Or I think of red.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's one or
first
the
of all,
other. I'm not being associated with the dark side.
I wouldn't want there. I don't know, like which lightsaber would you want? I would personally want like
Darth
either
Maul.
Darth Maul's
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's too
Count,
dangerous for me.
Count Dooku.
Purp-
Is that his-
or
Count
eight-
Dooku's. He's got the curved one. That one's pretty cool.
I feel like if I had Darth Maul's, I would just like slice my arm off.
Well,
like,
it's actually
accidentally.
Kylo
multifunctional
Ren's-
because if you
Kylo
watch,
Ren's would be sick.
yeah, Kylo Ren's is cool, a little dangerous. The good thing about Darth Maul's is you could use it like a regular lightsaber because if you see, he activates one first and then the other second.
Yeah,
You know what? That's the
episode
answer.
one when he hits that
That
second.
is the answer, Nez.
No, yeah, I like that, but
but you
even
picked green. That's yours.
electric moment. No, you can't do multiple light. I don't
My
know.
pick
I just
is
got
the Darth
lightsaber.
Maul.
No, can't
It's a
do
joke.
that.
It's a
No,
joke.
veto.
It's a joke.
But
It's a
that
joke.
electric
Power
moment
veto?
hey, Ricky Flex in the Phantom of the Menace, right? Where he had Darth Maul light up one side, then like after that electric moment, he just hits the other one. The whole crowd just like starts rolling. Like that was electric moment.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take lightsaber number 2 pick.
Awesome.
Yeah, great pick.
Awesome.
All right, Nez.
Is do I have a back to back right now?
Yep, you get double.
Awesome. Okay. So my first pick on my back-to-back picks is an invisibility cloak the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter.
Good one.
That would be so powerful, so useful. You could spy on people. You can get around. Nobody would notice. Could you imagine? You just you can cut an entire line. Clearly I have an issue with lines because this is where most of this comes to, cutting lines. But I would just cut an entire line. Or if there was a long line at Burger King or something, I'm just throwing my invisibility cloak. I'm grabbing a Whopper, large fries, and a large onion rings, and I'm putting it under the invisibility cloak, and I'm hightailing it out of there. You can get a lot of free stuff like that. You put a big bet on the Super Bowl. You run out there in your invisibility cloak, and you trip Malcolm Butler before he catches an interception at the goal line, and then you save the day. You know what I mean? You can literally have so much power.
Tough to carry though. You don't want to carry a cloak around with you.
Oh, I'll carry a cloak around with me if it's winning me bets left and right. I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to carry a cloak around with me all the time.
That's a great pick. It's definitely my top 5. It was my number 4.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah,
Interesting.
invisibility cloak, Harry Potter.
Well, Nez, it's still at you. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is the neutralizer from Men in Black.
Nice.
The thing where
Wow.
basically, you know what I'm talking about. The thing.
The memory.
Deletes people's memories for the last hour.
That's a
or
good
whatever.
one. I didn't think of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. In that case, I would storm into Burger King and I would deliberately just steal all the food and then hit them with the neutralizer and then walk out. And then I'd still
BK.
get free burgers, onion rings, and French fries. So,
At that point, I'd have to put on my Iron Man suit and catch you for stealing.
With your
That-
lightsaber.
at that
with
point,
my
as soon as you
lightsaber.
caught me for stealing, I would neutralize you and do the neutralizer. So, yeah. Or if you tried to catch me, I would just put on my invisibility cloak and you wouldn't be able to find me.
We're getting deep here.
Boom. Invisibility cloak,
All valid
and
points.
the neutralizer from Men in Black. Those are picks 2 and pick 3 for Nez.
All right. Dr. Rowe goes to you. Your third pick.
Okay, this is where I'm getting into like ones we'll see. That's like maybe some stuff I could actually obtain. And I'm gonna go with one that's a piece of clothing. That's not an invisibility cloak. I'm gonna go with because a lot of times as you get older, you get clothes for Christmas and you're looking for like fly pieces of clothing.
Of
And
course.
so I'm gonna take the Scorpion jacket from Drive.
Ooh.
I want that jacket. Fire jacket. Goss God rocks it. I think I could rock it even better. I'll put it in a closet next to my Iron Man suit and next to my mantle that has my lightsaber on it. I think it adds some diversity to my list. It's not just all technological equipment. And I think it's like the best looking jacket I could think of from a movie. So I want the Scorpion jacket from Drive, number 3 pick.
Did you guys, not to kind of shift it, but on the same kind of idea, did you see the stills from Coming to America 2 with Eddie Murphy wearing the Mets jacket?
Yeah.
Cool to see this week. That was pretty cool.
Then the barbershop picture too. That's gonna be a
great scene. Yeah. But good pick. I like that pick. I didn't think of that either. Dang, that's a good one. But all right, well, it comes to me. I get 2 in a row here. This is difficult. I'm gonna go with my 3rd pick. Hot tub time machine, the actual hot tub. Not only do you get a hot tub, it's also a time machine. And like you get 2 in 1 basically. And it's a cool hot tub. I think that's a good pick.
Dual usage.
Yeah, dual usage.
Time travel, and also you get a hot tub.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yeah. Yeah, I like time machines. I like hot tubs. But this is also, does it come with the guy? Because, like, listen, they really had a lot of trouble really navigating that hot tub time machine thing. It seemed like it just wanted to teach them a lesson. So this is, if you go in that hot tub, is it going to take you back in time to teach you a lesson or something like that? Or can you just go wherever you want?
I can go wherever I want.
Okay, yeah, I guess you make the rules of the hot tub time machine.
Yeah,
Look at the manual.
Get the manual out. But all right, and then I'm gonna go back to back here. My 4th pick. I can, with my list right now, I can hoverboard. I could play basketball like Michael Jordan, and I can go anywhere and enjoy a hot tub, any place in time. Now I'm gonna be able to play the guitar really well because I'm gonna have the pick of destiny from Tenacious D.
Oh, wow. That's a good pick.
Really well,
That's a deep cut.
that would be
That's a
great.
good pick, literally.
Ooh, how are you?
But yeah, so I could play basketball really well. I can go anywhere in time, enjoy a hot tub, and now play the guitar.
Great pick. I haven't seen that movie in so long. That's a laugh out loud funny movie.
But it goes Dr. O for your 4th pick.
I'm gonna go sports oriented. I'm gonna go with the Wonder Boy bat from The Natural. I'm gonna go with the Wonder Boy bat so I can hit dingers all day. I got to be careful with it because I can't have it break. But it's in the same vein as like Mike's shoes, right? I'll be able to hit the ball a mile, possibly get to the big leagues.
I think it.
What do you mean?
More the
will
player.
The Wonder Boy bat.
It's a great bat, but it wasn't like it has superpowers like
It was
Punch.
basically it didn't. It was a grounded movie, but it kind of did have superpowers.
I don't know. You kind of disproved that with the final scene of him.
Yeah, that was like him. That was like, don't crap on my pick. It's a great bat. First of all, it has a great name, the Wonder Boy bat.
It's a cool bat. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta have something sport. I'm a sports guy. I gotta have something sports oriented. You took the like Mike shoes, so I'm gonna take something from. I'm gonna take something from an actually good movie, and go with the Wonder Boy bat.
Okay. All right. Don't love the pick, but all right. Nez, your 4th pick, and you also get your last pick, your 5th pick, right after it as well. So your last 2.
All right. So both of these are from the Avengers franchise. Both of these picks. So I guess the first one I'm gonna go with the Edith glasses from Spider-Man 2 Homecoming. The glasses that belong to Tony Stark that he passes on to Spider-Man, who then passes on to Mysterio like an idiot. But that being said, I would not be passing it on to anybody. I would keep them and I would do really, really cool stuff with them. If you wanted to use me as a contractor or something, my price would be $1 million a minute, and it would be up to me. As long as it was a moral choice, then I would back you up. But yeah, it would make me a trillionaire. No big deal. And also I'd be doing a lot of cool stuff. And then moving on to my final pick, the Tesseract from Avengers. It's, a lot of power. Here's the thing. If I collected all of the Infinity Stones, I could say, it's a cop-out. I could say Infinity Gauntlet. But I would die, or something bad would really happen to me if I had all of them. I need
You'd
to
probably die having this one as well, with Loki coming to get it, or Thanos.
I think I could take Loki. Thanos is a different story. Thanos, I could bargain with. I don't know. We're in a post Thanos world right now. We're in a post Thanos, post Loki world. I don't got to worry about nothing. I want the Tesseract, and I will.
Jackson, Nick Fury will be coming for you.
I will use it for good. I will, everybody would be operating, the entire power grid would be operating off of the Tesseract. And I would, create a team of scientists. Both Elon Musk and Elon Tusk would be on my science team. And, and it's Elon Musk, but he has tusks. It's the same guy, but he has tusks. So it's basically two Elon Musk. And they would be on my science team, and we would create a way to use the Tesseract to power the world and solve global warming.
I like the way you think.
All right.
That was creative.
Elaborate. You really thought about that one.
Both Elon Musk and Elon Tusk. I cannot stress that enough. That's two different people.
Moving on. Dr. Rowe, your last pick here.
So Flicks just shot my confidence after 3 electric picks, and then on my 4th one I go with a Wonder Boy bat. He crapping all over.
Cool bat.
So I'm gonna go with something. I'm gonna go with something that is. I'll just say it. I'm going with the Book of Secrets from the National Treasure franchise. The Book of Secrets. We got to find out what those secrets are, boys. We ended the second one. We don't know what the secrets are. I don't know if we're ever gonna find out. I need that book. I gotta figure out about this treasure. I need to figure out what wasn't figured out in the sequel to National Treasure. And it's been a something that's been haunting me for years. I think the movie debuted in 2007. We're 13 years out, and I still question myself every night before I go to bed, I should say, about what was in that book. So I would love to have this. I would love to possess the Book of Secrets.
I wanted this one to pair with my time machine. I wanted
Maybe
it so bad.
There.
I really wanted it. Oh, that hurts me.
We gotta find those secrets out, boys.
Now it's on me for my last pick. That was gonna be my last one.
I can't believe that was on your list too. I thought that was like super outside the box. We're true National Treasure fans. I tell you that. Man, I want to replace one of my picks.
So like the invisibility cloak, I wasn't going to say that one. I was going to say a different one, but I don't want to say another thing that's invisibility.
Go for it. We have 3 Avengers franchise.
So if you didn't say that, I would have picked the Ring of Mordor from Lord of the Rings because that's easier to carry around. That's why I was hinting at that. But I'm going to go with...
Can't have it. It's destroyed.
With... I feel like I need a car. I need something, transportation besides a hoverboard. I want something a little stylish and edgy for my older self. So from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the 1961 Ferrari.
Oh,
nice.
That's the red Ferrari, sick car, classic.
Can't have that exact one though.
I don't know what else to say except it's an unbelievable car.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful car. It's a classic. Yeah, that's a good choice. I would love to have that for Christmas. You don't need to time travel or do anything crazy like that. If you just have you just get a sick car. I mean, why not? It's a Ferrari. It's a classic. It's beautiful. Why not? Yeah, I totally get that.
Stay a little grounded. Take a Ferrari.
Yeah, you don't have to, fix global warming like I did, but I guess you could just get a car and contribute to it.
Well,
selfish.
That rounds out our list. But does anyone have any
that
honorable
scene?
mentions?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Well, I just want to talk about the car for a sec. I got to talk about that car for like that's one of my favorite scenes in Ferris Bueller. Maybe one of my favorite scenes ever. It's when he destroys the car and he's in disbelief and he's like ranting about his dad. That was like one of the it's somewhat relatable to anybody who's had frustrations with their father, and that's like was it Alan Ruck? That's scene stealer in that one. But yeah, let's go on to honorable Rex. What were you saying, Nez?
Yeah, I'm just going to list my honorable mentions. I guess we can go around the table. So I had the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. That was a car, but it's also a time machine. We had enough time travel on our top billing list, so I decided to leave it off. Another was a pack of Red Apple cigarettes. I don't know why I see them in all of the Tarantino movies, and they look so appetizing. I'm not even a cigarette smoker, but I would just want to have them because then nobody else would have them, and I would.
Collector's item.
Yeah, remember.
And then finally, The World Is Your statue from Scarface. It's iconic. It's classy. It's classic. It's beautiful. I would want it in my home somewhere. But the thing is, if I did get that for Christmas, my home is way too small and not as grand as his. So I would need to find a place to put it. So that's why I left it off my top 5. But those are my honorable mentions.
Those are nice. I like those picks. other honorable mentions I had Batmobile. Surprised that wasn't taken.
Wow. Yeah.
If I really butchered my number 4 pick, I should have put Batmobile. That would have been money. But
Yeah.
that one, Turbo Man, like it's one of the most rare toys. Like how what maybe the most famous like
Buzz
action
Lightyear.
figure, Buzz Lightyear, something like that. Like the
Red
same
Rider
thing.
BB gun.
The toy soldier toys would be cool.
But also
Small soldiers. Those
and then
toys would be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, small soldiers. That'd be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Major chip hazard. Yikes those. And then going back to the Batmobile, if someone took Batmobile, you have to specify which Batmobile would you take?
True.
I'm taking the 1960s Batmobile.
See, that's if you're going for style, you go for that
Convertible
one.
style.
But if you want like just
That's
pure, like a great car, you got to go with the new one.
Yeah.
No,
The Dark Knight
but
one.
I can't be taking like the.
And it's also a
that's an
motorcycle.
army. That's an army
Yeah.
tank. I want to be able to drive it.
Yeah, you can drive that anywhere. You can literally drive over other cars with that.
That would take
And
up 3 parking spots.
And it's also,
minimum.
yeah. But it's also a motorcycle.
Take that to the drive-through. I dare you.
it's pretty sick, and it has like an AI computer in it.
Mm,
That is sick.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would just go for I guess more of the style and cruising around in Adam West Batmobile.
I mean, Ben Affleck has a pretty good Batmobile too. His is pretty sick.
Little long.
Any other-
We're like you park if you park that, you're getting T-boned every time you go somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
better have good insurance on that and a good Batmobile repair, man.
Mhm.
All right, any more honorable mentions?
Yeah, I this one's gonna be controversial, but the Pulp Fiction suitcase, whatever's in there has got to be sick.
Good one.
Wow, that's somebody's soul, bro. Apparently, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe you
But
don't want to know what's in there.
I don't know. I feel that would be cool. Maybe like the Hanzo sword from Kill Bill, like an alternative to a
Oh,
lightsaber.
Hattori Hanzo.
That would be pretty sick. Or like, speaking of rings, the Green Lantern ring. So you're a superhero.
That would be
and,
sick.
Like, that would be sick. And then memorabilia, the Babe Ruth baseball from the Sandlot. I think I'm big in the memorabilia. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay, interesting.
Pre-chewed up.
But I think that rounds out our top billing. So we'll start with Nez. Nez, your top billing for top billing for movie items you would like for Christmas. The Click remote from Click, the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter, the neutralizer from Men in Black, the Edith glasses from Spider-Man Far From Home, and then the Tesseract, the Avengers. Dr. Rowe, your top billing is the Iron Man suit, a lightsaber, Scorpion jacket from Drive, the Wonder Boy bat from The Natural, and the Book of Secrets from National Treasure 2. And Ricky Flix's top billing is the hoverboard from Back to the Future, the Like Mike shoes from Like Mike, the Hot Tub Time Machine from the Hot Tub Time Machine movie, Pick a Destiny from Pick a Destiny, Tenacious D, and then the Ferris Bueller car, the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT. So that was pretty good, boys.
It was creative. I like that.
Excellent.
All right.
That was a great top billing topic.
Nez, round us out.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. That will conclude this episode of the Drive-In Pod, episode 16, Christmas special. We'd like to thank you for listening, and we'd love to hear your feedback. Make sure you leave us a review and rate us 5 stars in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. We will give 1 or 2 listeners a shout out and read their review at the beginning of the next episode, whether it's a good or a bad review. So go in and review and like the podcast, please. And yeah, we'll give you guys a shout out on the next episode. Also, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms at the Drive-In Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We are the Drive-In on Facebook and YouTube. And check out our blog on a daily basis on the driveinpod.com. Thank you very much for listening, everybody, and we will
Smell ya.